I noticed that if a black man was ever accused of raping a white woman, white men would get up out of their beds at night with pitchforks, with guns, with any kind of weapon they could find, and they would hunt that black man down. They would beat the crap out of him, and most times they would lynch him, okay? That's an instant reaction to, you know, getting justice for your women, okay? There are black men out there that have that mindset and mentality, but there are also black men, many in this generation, who are just cowards. And I have to call it out for what it is because you are a coward if you don't protect your women. If you can't protect a random black woman, I don't expect you to protect your own mother. I don't expect you to protect your sister. I don't expect you to protect your aunt. I don't expect you to protect your own daughter, for that matter. I literally had someone come to the video that I made about protecting black women and preventing their harm or death. The video that I did a couple of days ago. And the person came on and said, why should they risk their life for a random black woman that they don't know? Then they proceeded to call me a simp, and I said, there are no simps here, but there is a wimp in big letters here, and that is you. A lot of black men, and I'm not calling out the brothers who do their thing, because I know some of you are going to get in your feelings. I'm not calling you brothers out there doing what you're doing, because I love you guys when you do the right thing. But the ones out there, the young ones and the older ones who should know better, who think that it's okay for a black woman to get her ass beat and you just record it without even doing anything and stepping in, I'm getting sick and tired of you motherfuckers, because you are making good men like me look bad. And now I'm not going to have a black woman thinking that I'm just like you and I won't help her. Because if I seen an old woman getting her ass whooped in the hallway or getting raped by some fucking sick fuck, I would have to hurt him. I would have to stop him from hurting that old woman, because that could be my grandmother. God rest my grandmother's soul. That could be somebody's mother. That could be somebody's grandmother. That could be somebody's aunt, okay? Just because you don't fucking know who the person is does not mean you should not step in and help. Because if something happened to my mom and I wasn't there at the time that's happening, I would hope that someone would step in and stop this from happening to her. This could have been my mother getting her ass beaten by some damn cop. She could have gotten killed, because my mother would probably fight back. I'm sure she's not going to let somebody just stand there and hit her. She's going to fight back. But she's a woman, okay? So I would like to think that someone, black man or whatever, would be there, especially if a black man was present, if this was happening to my mother, that they would be there to stop this, because I would stop it if I could. And you better fucking believe that I would lose my life for my mother. I would lose my life for my wife, and I would lose my life for my children when they are born. You best believe that shit. Because I don't have to shout myself out, but I believe I'm a true black man, because I'm not scared of white supremacists. I don't back down from no white man. I don't back down from no black man. I don't back down from nobody. But a lot of the generation that is now, especially the younger ones that are listening to these clown ass motherfuckers who got these big ass platforms that talk shit about black women, and they advocate for white supremacy every fucking day and loving white women and non-black women, they're getting the wrong information. They're learning from the wrong people, and they're acting like cowards just like the people that they listen to. These black men that have these platforms that talk negatively about the black community, that talk negatively about black women, are fucking cowards. They're cowards. They'll talk shit and argue with a black man all day online, but they will not argue or get in the face of a white man because they're afraid of him. And I'm saying it. You goddamn right I am. Because those are not the black men like me that will stand up to white supremacists or hatred or discrimination. Those are the ones that bow down. They bow the knee. Like in Game of Thrones, they bow the knee to white supremacy. I don't know how you can stand there and watch a woman get her ass whooped. As much as I said I don't give a shit about swirlers that happen, that whatever happens to them happens to them. I don't even know if I could stand there and just let a swirler get her ass beat either. If I could stop her death or prevent her from getting her ass beat, I probably would. Because I just can't watch a woman get her ass whooped. I don't like it. I just don't like it. As much you want to tell me, see, but this is the thing. As much as we talk about black men weren't there to protect this black woman, white men weren't there to protect this white woman either. It was a white man that beat this woman down. I don't see swirlers talking about this. I don't see the Me Too movement talking about this, because the Me Too movement doesn't give a shit about black women, even though it was started by one. They do not care about black women. I don't know how many times I gotta tell sisters on my channel, they think that I'm just talking out of my ass. They think I'm just talking and making things up out of thin air. These fucking people that you put on the pedestal, these men that you put on the pedestal, these women that you think are your friends do not give a shit about you. They don't care. This woman could have literally died on the street and nobody would have gave a fuck. And that goes for black men too that were there that didn't do a damn thing, and that's a damn shame. I could tell you this, and I'm not talking just because I'm on this camera. If I was there and I seen this shit happen to this woman, I guess I'd be fucking dead if it happened, because I ain't letting no fucking man, especially a white man, put his hands on some black woman and beat the shit out of her like she's some dog. And ain't going down like that. That black woman that called the police, and she called the police because her neighbor pulled a gun on her. Then they got the nerve to turn shit around and act like she's the one that did something wrong, and they fucking dragging her around. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you this. I don't give a fuck who thinks I'm a simp. Kiss my ass. Because see, I'm a man. I'm not a bitch. I'm not a bitch-made motherfucker like you who lets motherfuckers do what they want to our women, beat them down, drag them, punch them, do things to our... Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. Because a lot of men in our community don't do shit, and I know there are men that do, like I said, not all, but because many of our men do not do anything to protect the women, and they literally fucking laugh at this shit, and they okay it by laughing at it and saying, yeah, the woman got what she deserved, this and that. That's why they put their hands on our children. That's why they put their hands on any black woman. The next black woman that they could put their hands on will be your grandmother, will be your sister, will be your mother. And then I want to see if you sad sacks of shit are going to sit up here and tell me, oh yeah, she got what she deserved. You going to tell me your mother got what she deserved? You going to tell me your little baby daughter got what she deserved? You going to tell me your sister, your aunt, you know, your cousin, your niece, anybody got what they deserve? I don't think so. You motherfuckers are full of shit. Too many fucking cowards telling me they don't want to risk their lives for black women, but black women are risking their lives out here. You got to be kidding me. Shit don't make no sense. See, the problem is there's too many people watching people. I ain't gonna name names, but you know who these top black people are. These top black men are who talk this hatred about black women. They sitting here, especially the young ones, sitting here and ingesting all this poison into their brain from these dumbass black men who are old enough to be my daddy, old enough to be my grandfather, who are telling the younger generation of black men to stay away from black women. You should love white women. You should date outside your race. Okay. This is fucking wrong. And then when you're telling young black men like that, shit like that, and when we got older and middle-aged black men, like I consider myself middle-aged now. I'm 40, but I don't look old, but you know, I'm middle-aged because that's the number. What's gonna happen? You got black men looking at black women as if they are not valuable. There's no worth to a black woman when you talking like that. When you ingest information like that, you don't see the value of black women. So that's why they're not going to protect black women. If you see the value in yourself and you see the value in your people, you see the value in the woman who is the counterpart of you, who gives birth to the people of our community. If you don't see the value in them, you don't think that they're worth protecting. You don't think they're worth defending. You don't give a shit. But if you see worth in other women, non-black, especially white, because let's be serious, that's what most black men go after, white women, okay? And when I say most, I'm talking about the ones who have this mindset, not all the brothers out there. Let me clarify that again, because I got to keep on saying it, because people don't get in their feelings, okay? And when you see the white woman or the non-black woman as something that you value, you're going to come to protect that. That's why more black men come to the protection of these white women. Just like I talked about yesterday with that Yes Jules shit. You know, with Daniel Caesar coming to her defense. She didn't ask for it. She's not coming to his defense. Okay? But, black men will kill another black man. You know, they'll risk their lives to get killed by white men to defend or be with a white woman. It doesn't make any sense. But when you look at a black woman to get her ass beat, you're laughing at that shit like it's a fucking joke. And it's not a joke. That's a human being getting beaten right there, getting fucking laid out. Okay? That shit with Shakisha Clemens last year pissed me the fuck off. And if you seen that video, you know how fucking mad I was. And she's still going through shit now, trying to get justice for when them cops put their hands on her body when she was half naked. I'll tell you, man. Y'all motherfuckers think that I'm talking. Some of y'all really think that I'm just some motherfucker that's on here talking. You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. I got a temper, and I've really managed to keep my temper under wraps for a very long time. But I'm telling you, I couldn't be in the vicinity of something like this happening. I'm sorry. Let somebody put their hands on my mother. They're fucking done. Let somebody put their hands on my wife. They're fucking done. Let me see some white man or any man putting his hands on some black woman, and I know that she didn't start this shit, and this motherfucker is beating the shit out of her like she's a punching bag. Nah, I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm sorry. You got the wrong one. So y'all pussy ass niggas that came to my show and told me, oh, I'm not gonna give my life. I'm not gonna risk my life. No, you're a coward. That's all it is to it. So if somebody attacks your family, especially if somebody attacks one of your family members who's a female, you're going to let them beat that ass. You're going to let them kill that person because you're a coward. You're scared. That's basically what you're telling me. You're pussy. That's all there is to it. Bitch made. Bitch made. And it's a lot of bitch maids these days. I'm sorry to say it in our community. It's a lot of bitch maids, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's terrible. It's a fucking epidemic, just like the damn interracial dating. It's terrible that we got, I wish I could just get a hold of some young men. Because I'm 40 years old, but I still look young. They'll consider me like a big brother. All right? I wish I could get a hold of some of them and just have a seminar and just explain to them, you're not a fucking simp if you love your women. You're a simp if you allow women to walk all over you and do everything they ask you to do and take advantage of you. That's what a simp is, okay? A simp is never a man in the black community who loves his fucking woman. We never had this problem in the black community back in the day. There was no interracial dating like it is now in the black community back in the day. When I was born in 1979, only 5% of black people were actually getting married to white people. It wasn't going like it's going now. A lot of black women ain't looking at you black dudes like they want to be with you no more because they think you all either gay, you're thugs, or you're no fucking good. You're just going to get them pregnant and leave them. That's something that we got to own as black men because we have given off that image, okay? And white media is not helping when it makes us look weak on these shows, when it makes us look gay all the time. No offense to you if you're gay. It's what you want to do. But it's showing us look emasculated. It's showing us look weak. There's no reason why somebody shouldn't have came to that woman's defense. I understand people got to record because they want to record the criminality, the criminal act going on. But there should have been, if there was some black man around, he should have stepped in and he should have stopped it. Just like that black man punched that white boy in his face when he was fucking with that woman on that bus. Just like that black man that defended that pregnant black woman last year and he had a gun on him and he backed off that white man that was getting in that woman's face. We got good brothers out here that are doing their thing. But these brothers out here who I'm talking about are the ones who are scared as hell. But they talk the biggest shit and have the loudest mouth. But when it comes to protecting their own women, they won't even fucking do it. Nothing but a bunch of fucking cowards that talk all day online and try to make women look bad, but they're the ones that really look bad because you a man and you looking like you a bitch. Bottom line. It's terrible to see shit like this. I've never seen black men in this state that I've seen them now. I've been on this earth for 40 years, always been around strong ass black men. You don't fuck with the black man when he comes on the scene, okay? He's intimidating. This younger generation, they have been made to look weak and docile, and they enjoy being weak and docile. What is happening to the black community, man? Like I said, I'm sorry that this is a black screen because I can't get to where I need to get to show you a background, but I'm going to leave you with this. All I can say is, like I said a couple of minutes ago, I'm not the one. That shit would not be happening if I was around. I'm telling you right now. I ain't gonna say I'm some fucking superhero. I'm not gonna say I could fucking beat a bullet because I know a bullet could take me out in the head or in the chest or the shoulder or even my heart. But I'll work out. I can hold my own. I'll pick a motherfucker up and slam him on the ground if I have to. Ain't no black woman getting her hands laid on when I'm around. I don't give a fuck. And that's all there is to it. I'm not a bitch. like the niggas that come to my channel and talk all that shit out their mouth. But then, oh, I'm not gonna risk my life for no black woman. I don't know. So maybe I should risk my life for your mom. Maybe, you know, God forbid your mother's in trouble and I'm around. Maybe I should let her get her ass beat too, huh? I mean, seriously, I don't understand. The logic makes no sense. That's an instinct that kicks in from men. If a man sees a woman in distress, he's gonna fucking help. That doesn't make sense not to have that instinct as a black man. Especially when you know what you go through as a black man, and then you know that black women go through it just as bad. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. Let me know what you think about this. Sorry about the black screen. Next video I do, we'll definitely have pictures and everything, but I just had to say this now in my man cave. I'll talk to you next time.